Long live our Lady Anna Henrietta. De quoi ça? I wish you health.
Greetings. I hope...
Would you craft something for me?
Of course.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path. Greetings. I hope
This...
my father. Only now, alas, I know.
What do you have? Farewell.
Good luck on the path. Greetings.
What do you have on? Farewell.
Good luck on the path. Greetings.
What do you have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck.
Nothing to see here. Move along. Sir, we received it. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
Splendid. I was told to...
Ever play Gwent?
Funny you should ask.
Sounds interesting.
Not at all, sir. But only...
May the best man win. Not really. You choose.
This time I won. Would you be interested in a rematch, sir?
Maybe later.
As you wish, sir.
Thank.
Witcher!
Your wound. Feeling better?
It's healing splendidly, though I am to avoid...
Want me to stand in for you?
That could very well be the...
Let me guess. She suddenly grew cold, haughty, and
Tut tut, Witcher. You jest, yet the matter is grave. Though true, the lady in question is...
I fear she has fallen...
What makes you think she might be cursed?
You must keep all I say to yourself, I beg you. I would never dare to be so indiscreet, normally, yet I... Vivian shuns the company of others. In war, yes. And what is... She consented. At first, all augured well. I proposed a more scenic route. She agreed. I made kindly forays into conversation, and she...
Then suddenly,
mid-speech... I noted that often...
notice any other strange behavior? Additional symptoms?
No, Vivian's avoided me wholly since the first encounter. But folk gossip.
What about?
They say she's secretive, that no one ever sees her after dusk. That she's wont to suddenly disappear.
Nothing unusual about any of that. Sound you heard. She might have just had a sore throat.
Had I thought it possible the sound was natural, I never would have taken up your precious time.
Tell me more about Vivian. Who is she? What's her story?
She's Her Enlightened Highness's lady-in-waiting. Her mother was a lady-in-waiting. Yet we are in luck, for she has been named...
Got a problem then. See, I'm not a participant.
I've devised a solution already. You shall take my place in the lists, and thus gain the chance to speak to her.
I was looking forward to winning the tourney, very much so. Yet for Vivian, I am prepared to sacrifice anything.
Hardly your regular...
I'm no magnet to...
Agreed. That is an amount I can indeed must...
look into it. Gotta admit, piqued my curiosity.
I shall be forever in your debt. Now, we must ensure you are not eliminated from the tourney before you can meet Vivian.
Meaning?
Could you show me how you shoot, ride, and fight, perchance? And you must learn the tourney rules, know how to apply them in practice. I did not mean to suggest I doubt your abilities. Everyone must train, even a witcher. Besides, the tourney contests must surely differ, require skills you don't usually apply, races above all. The choice is yours. Where shall we start?
How about some swordplay?
Come with me.
Monster Slayer.
You will team with other knights to fight. The clash... simulates a pure skirmish during battle. Come the end, you shall fight a duel. It will determine your place on the podium. I always liked the duels the best, but now I can think only of my Vivian. In the end, it is good you will replace me. I sense I would simply be distracted this time.
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Stand at the center of the training ground. A knight will approach and challenge you.
How might I aid you?
Do Kessa wish to spar? Why not?
A slit upon your bow!
Giving me no choice.
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Could probably use some more practice. You...
You need not ask me twice.
I shall lead you like a stuck pig. Look alive!
How long you gonna make me wait?
Do you wish to practice fighting a moment longer?
Think I've seen enough.
Where to now? If you wish to know my thoughts...
Time for some target practice, I think.
Come with me.
Hey ho, hey ho!
The marksmanship
Life is
contest
full
shall
of
pit
fun.
you against another for the best time and score. He who hits all his targets first wins.
Hope my aim's as good as that Cupid's who shot you.
Sometimes when you speak, I miss the meaning entirely.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flaunt its writ and rot in chains.
Hit the red targets! Once more?
Gladly give it another try.
Once more?
Done enough shooting.
Where to now? If you wish to know...
Let's do some riding. Roach will like that.
Excellent idea.
Pretty damn hot.
Come with me. The tourney's race differs from others you might have taken part in. You shall not ride against any opponent.
How's it a race at all, then?
It's a race against time. The true track begins in the arena, runs round the tourney grounds, then finishes again in the arena. The training track, however, lies beyond the arena. We shall go there now.
Oh, to be a witcher and not give one hoot about anything.
All is ready. Now listen, for it can be quite a challenge. Along your route stand dummies and targets. The dummies you may cut with your blade. The targets you must hit from your crossbow. The time you have to complete the course shall increase each time you land a strike, be it with blade or bolt. It may... During the race proper, will you give it another go? I can set out more dummies.
No harm in going again. Practice makes perfect, even for witchers. Giddy up.
So, have you had enough, or do you wish to ride again?
Had enough. Rather not wear my horse down before the real race.
Now, you must go to the inscription tent. Honor and glory are all true and good, but your scrolls must be in order.
The gods have sent the beast as punishment for our sins!
A return to traditional values and morals. That...
Greetings. Want to join the lists?
Naturally. We must first see to formalities, however. At Guillaume's request, I have looked into your personal...
Really? What did you come up with?
My findings show you may take part as Geralt of Rivia,
What a surprise.
or as the Honorable Ravix of Forhorn. It's not every year we have a combatant who can boast of 2 crests. Which do you prefer?
Kinda curious what you could have learned about Geralt of Rivia.
In the year 1267, a certain Geralt, a member of the Witches' Guild, was knighted by Queen Meve and dubbed Geralt of Rivia. This was in honor of his distinguished service at the Battle of the Bridge, said structure spanning the Yaruga. But I wager you know of which battle I speak.
Yeah, those were the days. Cahir and I led a fistful of Nordlings against an entire Nilfgaardian battalion. Won that battle just because we absolutely had to cross the river. I'm Geralt, not about to fight under a false name.
You may now take the shield bearing your...
I'm a Witcher. Shields aren't something Witchers ever use in combat.
Who mentioned using it in combat? Not I.
In that case...
Have you been instructed as to the tourney's challenges, prizes, and
Feels like I know everything I'd ever want to know about chivalric tourneys.
Splendid. In that case, you must make...
I vow on the love of my lady, Yennefer of Vengerberg, to respect the chivalric virtues.
May the gods succor you in your... That is all I need from you. Now, as arranged by Guillaume, you shall be fitted with appropriate armor for the tourney.
Shiny.
You have also been assigned a tent.
Right, Endricker clans! Dox
Geralt, well, I'll be... Have you decided to turn knight-errant?
All jesting aside, here on a job. You in the 22?
Am I? Ha! I shall square off against Renfan of Atre. I saw him just moments ago, a nervous wreck, stuffing his nose with fish steak, no less, as if that would aid his determination.
Guessing that's against the rules.
But who's to tell the Nilfgaardian what to do? Listen, Geralt. I've a tip for you. The timing of your marksmanship duel is such that you shall have the sun in your eyes.
Makes no difference to me either way.
Nor will it give you any pleasure. Since, as it is, we must both wait. Play...
Never turn down...
I congratulate you. We shall swap as agreed. We've passed the time rather nicely.
Good luck.
Fair knights, I salute you. The honor and duty of tourney patron have fallen to me this year. Fight honorably, so that I may bestow upon one of your number, the tourneys. You have sworn your vows.
Behold Horm Akispark of the Mechtian royal line. His name's quite the mouthful, a true chap. Against him, new blood. Sir Geralt. The target he must...
May the better man win.
Like a lover ghostly grasping but one fair teat, Geralt's half strewn with joyous victory and bitter defeat. Sir Geralt of Rivia has trounced his foe.
Your prize, sir. A crossbow adorned with your crest. I congratulate you.
Thank you, my lady. Would you tell me about the other prizes?
Alas, I cannot devote more time to you than to the other combatant.
My medallion's vibrating strongly. Can only mean one thing. Magic.
The explanation is disappointing, I'm afraid. The fragrance I use, it's mixed by a sorceress.
To lose to an opponent such as you is a victory of its own. Accept my congratulations as well.
Thanks.
Good work! In the interim, I managed to determine which tent Lady Vivian occupies. Perhaps you could find a clue within it.
You're right. Vivian's cursed in some way. Sensed it when she opened the tourney.
In that case, we've no time to lose. Let us go.
Yeah, let's go now.
This is her tent. You must look inside. Search it. I shall hoot like an owl should someone approach.
Claw marks, that's clear. Not sure what beast left them, just that it's big.
Oh, fair Vivian. Thou hast dove's eyes.
Jar of concealing ointment.
Thy lips are like
powerful magic at work here.
Thy two breasts are like...
Clothing's all dark green and yellow. Seems Yen's not the only one with a fixed color scheme. Oriole feather. Vivian keep a bird as a pet? No sign of it here, if so. Bruxay tend to be fond of birds.
Someone approaches. Quickly!
You were supposed to hoot.
We shall speak later. We must return to the tourney now. It's time for the second contest.
Sirs, what seek you in my lady's tent? Inspiration? Be gone from here! Why were you in there?
Tourney business. Nothing of import.
Behold, gallant knights and ladies decorous, gaze at the host assembled before us. Look upon chivalry's best and most storied. Come from far lands, here to seek glory. Hear now their names as I shout them aloud. Savor their titles, of their presence be proud. Halmarin the Baron of Lonfall, Linus of Metina, Rainfarn of Atra, Horm Akaspark of Meikt, Donimir of Troy, Guy de Boisfren, in service to the Duchess, Delwyn of Creigiau, Count Tai of Dondal, Ansay of Lyria and Rivia a prince, Geralt of Rivia. For Gregoire of Montgorgon, let out a roaring cheer. The faint fire of silence, Tawny champion from last year. Today's winner of contests, his victory to secure, shall face a Gregoire in a challenge severe. Does ignorance demand a bard intercede? Does someone need telling how Tawnies proceed?
Yes, I do, if you please.
Ere the sands from the glads retire.
Any chance you could say it normally?
None at all. Ere the sands from the glads retire, and hearty toil your steed does tire, neath all the gates you must guide your horse, and each of 5 targets strike with bolts. Each dummy felt adds more sand to the glass, and each true shot bolt repeats the task.
Yep, all clear.
How dare you enter a tourney for nobly born knights? Your knighthood came through the grace of my mother Meve, Queen of Lyria and Rivia, whom you treacherously deserted mere... Your presence here...
And yours is an offense to my eyes. If you're done, step as...
The Tawny's protector, the mate Vivian.
My heart, accept my wishes of good fortune, sir, and of...
The time has come for you, Sir Knight. Mount your steed.
Ladies and gentlemen of... Before us Geralt from Rivia come, fast as the wind.
Go, go.
And he's up! We the thunder's roar, who pounds the ground. No leaks in the drummers could make such a sound.
Monsters, wildcats, bandits.
Do monsters have mamas and papas?
drawings keep pace. What tension, what stress. A race of such style, such grace, such speed. To watch was a pleasure, a treat indeed. To honor our entrance, praise each fair knight. We shall feast from eve till dawn.
I congratulate you.
Many thanks.
By the way, my maid saw a man with white hair sneak out of my tent.
No idea.
How juvenile.
Congratulations. We must drink to this. Come with me.
Lead the way.
So, any thoughts on Vivienne?
Her beauty's striking.
That is not what I ask.
Still too early to say anything I'd be willing to stand behind. Managed to figure one thing out. She uses powerful magic, masking illusions.
Do you mean to say she might in truth look different than she seems?
Only guessing right now. Found some clues. Got me wondering if your beloved Vivienne's not a Bruxa.
A Bruxa? You mean a vampirette?
Not sure yet.
We've still some time before Vivienne arrives. Let us drink. To Vivienne, may you find the means...
To Vivienne. Love's not poetry alone. Sometimes it's prose.
You say that only because you do not know...
Actually...
Your presence at this tourney is an affront to my honor. I demand
Head to the nearest brothel, then.
Coward. Mounted combat in the mid...
Since you insist, I'm all yours.
You shall bitterly regret deserting my mother's army once I'm done with you. May the blood I will spill wash away the stain of your cowardice!
Let's get this over with. Quick.
3, 2, 1!
Come on.
What now, you piece of filth?
For reasons unknown except to them, the gods have chosen to punish me with defeat. But do not think your cowardice will be forgotten.
Damn it. You still going on about that? Need to clear this up once and for all. Had to abandon your mother's camp back then because someone else needed my help. Badly. Couldn't refuse them. Didn't want to, in fact.
You mean to say you had a secret mission, set off to accomplish it, having vowed to tell no one of its nature, until you did?
Something like that. Minus the vow. And, I'd still rather not divulge the nature of my secret mission. Can you accept that as justification?
In agreeing to duel, you proved yourself a true knight. Thus, I accept your word as that of a man of honor.
Glad to hear it. Now I got work to do.
My heart swells to behold this beautiful celebration of valor and honor, and to witness you, who embody the chivalric. Yet, after a time of combat must come a time of peace and respite. Thus, I invite all who fought in the tourney to this feast held in your, and none other's, honor. And should any among you crave solitude, private tents await you nearby. The group melee shall take place on the morrow. Glory shall be within grasp for each and every one of you. The best among you shall have the honor to face our reigning champion. the famed Gregoire de Gourgon, victor of last year's tourney. Celebrate, make merry, revel as you will, yet be mindful of the trial that awaits you tomorrow.
Follow her. We shall meet in your tent before your last contest. You must help her.
A fruitful hunt to you, Duchessa, our sweet shining sun.
I shall go. Or perhaps I won't.
Ah! What's new in the north?
That grey-domed scoundrel, ever-seeking Lady Vivienne.
Strange. Was sure I'd find her here. Vanished. Melted into thin air. And that bird. She a Bruxa? Flew off. Worth going after. Ah! Looks like the bird's leading me somewhere. off over the hill. Might be quicker to pass through the cave.
Witcher.
Lady Vivienne? Counted on me getting lost.
I did. I thought you no different from the knights. Good at tourneys, hopeless in the face of true danger. I was mistaken.
So you're not actually a Bruxa?
A what?
Suspicion I had, that you might be a vampire. Certain details seemed to confirm it. Then I changed my mind. Anyway, unimportant. Hear you come to this clearing often.
This is where it all began. And as I was not able to evade you, save myself from you, then I want it done here. In this very spot. With no witnesses.
Want what done?
Why, you are a witcher. You were hired to kill me, were you not? Then do so, now. And do it quickly, I beg you. I shan't resist.
Witchers only hunt monsters. And even then, not all. You're no monster.
Then what am I to your eyes?
Most likely you've been cursed. Don't know who by or why yet, but hope to find that out soon.
If you've no contract on my life, why take an interest at all? Did Guillaume put you up to it? Is that why?
He wanted to help you. Asked me to do him a favor. Frankly, if I can do something for you, I'll do it, willingly.
Why should I trust you?
'Cause the Duchess trusts me? 'Cause I'm a freak, too? 'Cause cases like yours are my bread and butter? Take your pick.
You shall not turn on me. Use what I say against me. You shall not tell anyone?
I will be discreet. I swear this on the Heron.
You mock me.
No, it's just... You want reassurances. Too many. If you want my help, you've got to trust me. Won't peep a word to anyone. Unless I decide someone needs to be let in on your secret.
So be it. I shall tell you what my mama once told me. When she was with child, expecting me, she and my father spent much time together near the wood, here in this clearing. Mama loved to listen to the orioles sing. She would stroke her belly and say, "My daughter should be as beautiful as that bird. Such is my wish." But a creature dwelt in the wood who envied my parents their happiness. One day it appeared before them to say the whole wood belonged to it, and they had dared to delight in something that was not theirs. It demanded payment, and when my parents said that they had nothing, it claimed their unborn daughter as its own.
Parents ever describe the creature?
They called it a nymph born of the deep woods, with no mother or father. But I was too young, too distraught by the curse's onset to ask after details.
What happened after that?
Nothing at first. I came into the world a perfectly normal child, and my parents forgot that day's events. But 15 summers into my life, the curse began to show. Initially only when the moon was full, But now it's advanced so that even in daytime I must use magic ointment to mask its symptoms, to look normal. Thus I thought someone had discovered my secret, then hired you to kill me. In fact, I was resigned to death in coming here. Perhaps death would be preferable to my complete and permanent transformation. For I fear that is what lies in store.
Ointment you use includes a potent magic ingredient. You don't have the immunity mages have. Use heavy doses, or normal doses too long, and it could be dangerous to you.
I sensed this. The very reason I knew I would have to give it up in the end, and bid my human form a final farewell.
The curse. It could be reversible. Once ran into a Baron transformed into a cormorant, ostensibly for good. Managed to cure him completely.
And you truly think you could do something like this for me?
Can't guarantee a thing. Tough case, yours. You were cursed before birth. That alone complicates things. Also, you claim the curse is increasing its hold. Symptoms are progressing. Could try transferring the curse onto someone else.
What? Out of the question. I shall not allow it to ruin an innocent's life. Is this the only method you know?
Only one that's completely safe.
So there is another.
Pretty quick to reject help. Why is that? The curse once transferred would probably have a weaker hold on a new host. Lots weaker.
I do not even wish to hear of it.
All right, there is another. Ancient ritual. We'd need an Oriole egg. Should release the curse's grip permanently. Gotta warn you, though. Could have serious consequences.
Consequences? What kind?
Curse was cast before you came into this world. Ritual'd involve transferring it to an as-yet unhatched chick. You'd be free. Thing is, you could be left with the average lifespan of an Oriole.
7 years. I understand. Alas, every rose has its thorn, and there are no happy endings. Yet truth be told, I never thought I would get one. I came here prepared to die, yet you wish to give me 7 years of life. Real life, free life. This is no dilemma. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
I see why. I understand. Don't have to decide just yet. Think it through.
I will. They must miss me at the tourney grounds by now. Shall we? Return.
Let's. But are you gonna...
Yes. I cannot appear there all in feathers. Pardon me for a moment.
You can change at will?
No, but I discovered the water of this pool helps. Its effects are brief, but I can always be sure of them.
Interesting.
Come.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah.
Then speak, man. Can you not see I'm out of my mind with worry? What ails her?
She asked me not to talk about it.
But I want only the best for her. Perhaps I shall be able to help or, I don't know, console her at the least.
We were both right, actually. It is a curse. One that's transforming Vivian into a bird. Her condition's getting worse.
Gods! A curse that is a worse affliction than disease. What now? Can you help her?
That'll depend on her. I'll try if...
What? This...
Tough case. Curse's hold on her grows stronger every day. And I'm a witcher, not a miracle worker. Heard of one other method that could work. Curse could be lifted via her reflection, say in a pool of water. Thing is, we'd need someone who'd willingly assume the burden of the curse. Take it on in her stead.
You mean... become a bird themselves?
Theoretically. See, curse grows weaker once it's transferred. Might end up as just an appetite for seeds and worms. All outcomes are on the table, though. Death included.
I am prepared to sacrifice. Give my life for her. Just as King Fridank's knight did for the beautiful Queen Sero.
Knew that already. But are you prepared to swallow bugs for the rest of your life?
Yes. Which method do you believe to be best for Vivian?
Don't know yet.
But you have some notion, have you not? Do not tell me you seriously consider drastically shortening her life when I stand prepared to shoulder the burden.
Method using a pool of water's better. Poses no threat to Vivian.
Naturally. You must know you can count on me. I shall bear it all. But Vivian, I fear she might be too proud to agree to such a thing.
I'll meet her after the last contest. Talk to her. She could agree.
I'm counting on you, Witcher. And I'm content we finally know something. What now? We know all, so you need not see the tourney through. You could withdraw. True, I shall get an earful from the Herald should you fail to show for the last contest, but it's nothing I can't handle. So, what will it be?
I don't back out of anything. I'll take part in the last skirmish. Besides, Vivian will be busy till the tourney's end.
Indeed. In that case, you must meet the other knights of your team. They await near the arena's entrance, by the training.
Got it. Thanks.
I know now the two teams' rosters. I shall be captain of ours. That means you shall do as I say for the duration of the fight. Is this clear? Palmer and Alonso will lead the opposing team. With this skirmish, we commemorate the Battle of Fox Hollow of 1218, when a hands of southern outlaws led by Haller the Brown attacked Tucson only to be driven off by brave knights, thus setting a precedent. Since that day, knights errant have guarded the duchy's borders. Palmerin drew the short straw, so his team shall play the barbarian Haller's men. Any questions?
None.
I doubt you will do us any good. You know nothing of knightly combat as a witcher. Try at least to stay out of our way.
It is time, gentlemen. Take your weapons and proceed to the arena.
A cheer for the knights, the ladies, the lords. For our next entertainment, the teams shall cross swords. 2 rifle crews, 2 coteries shall fight full tilt till one drops to its knees. Who virtue ignores or lance blows unclean shall forever be branded as shameful, obscene. While the knights prepare, let me say I'm elated to behold such a crowd on edge, breath-baited. Whoever here wins the past champion shall face. All others must leave, heads bowed in disgrace. Let us begin! Crowd, raise a ruckus! Blood, sweat, and tears shall soon follow in buckets. Cut! Slice! Smash! Quickly! From the right! Now!
Swish, swash, swish, swash!
Lost your nerve?
The world's never seen a fight quite so glorious. For showing such verve, each knight was victorious. Yet in tourneys as in life, but one champion may reck. To Geralt of Rivia, he sails through all trials, each test for Gregoire de Gorgon. To the tired remainder, we salute your... It is time. Step into the arena. Should you...
Thanks, I'm fine.
The Witcher of Rivia, Geralt, now entering the grounds, a titan...
I wish both...
Come on!
Pacing the grounds, the titans walk stairs, ferocious and spry as wolves hunting hares. Mesdames et messieurs, our victor, our champion, the unequaled, Gregoire de Gorgon! Hip, hip, hooray! Hooray! I should take the opportunity to to remind all that today's tourney is brought to you by the Vermentino and Geralt of Rivia, this year's champion! A sight to behold! He defeated Gregoire de Gorgon! Hail, Geralt! Herald! Herald! Herald!
As patron of this grand tourney, I've the honor to his vow he made upon his love for he showed great courage, great strength.
I need to talk to you.
Not now. We shall meet later in my tent. I have duties to attend to, as do...
Greetings, my lady. Have you decided?
I have. I stand by all I have said. I wish to endanger no one, and thus choose the method involving an egg. If it's to be the egg of an oriole, I know where to find one. There is a nest in... Might you explain the nature of the ritual?
Sure. Want to tell you something, though. Think we should try the alternate method first.
I was clear. It is out of the question.
Let me finish. Second method's less than...
But it will.
Why are you here, sir? This is a private
He's not your foe. Got good intentions. You guessed.
Be not angry, my lady. You no longer bear this burden alone. I know all.
You told him!
I know a curse afflicts you. A curse which grows more severe by the day. I understand how you feel. She grew weaker by the day, the light fading from her eyes. I remember her saying the word. I fear you feel the same. The Witcher knows a way to lift the curse from you and let it rest on me.
Why?
Because I love you. I might have died in the arena. I sought to slay a Shaelmar for you. But now...
I do not wish to inflict this horror on anyone, Witcher. I turn to you as one elder and...
Worth a try, as I see it.
You've now heard the expert opinion. Let us do this together, Vivian.
Very well.
Everything's agreed, so no point wasting any more time. Let's go.
The aunt you mentioned. What became of her?
She passed on.
So, this is my true form. It is not too late. You may still change your mind. It will bring no shame.
My mind is made up. My resolve is firm. If you can handle it, so will I. You are beautiful to me, even as you stand now.
Oh, that's clearly rubbish.
Shut your eyes, both of you, and don't move.
Guillaume,
Yes, my love?
if you become as I am now, I wish you to know I shall not leave you.
Picture yourselves reflected in a pool of water. Focus on that. Now, open your eyes. Damn. Think it might have worked. Honestly didn't think this'd work. Doubted anything would happen. Read about this ritual in Grimoires. Description.
What condition was this?
A real bond between those involved. How do you...
I was struck hard, as if by a battering ram, but now I feel not at all different.
Yes, something happened, definitely.
What now?
Now? Now you get to live together. Happily ever after. Still, watch yourselves carefully. Notice any troubling symptoms, find me.
Naturally. I thank you, Geralt. Oh, and your payment.
At last! I've so much to make up for. Balls to attend, distant lands to see.
Free at last. As a bird.
Ha! I find you droll. I had not noticed before.
But you will not fly away without me.
That remains to be seen, I think. But I too must thank you, Witcher.
Don't mention it. You take care, both.
Hey-ya! Run, Roach.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Stocks and the whip await those running riot. Our duchy values peace and quiet.
No,
Here on, it's a tossing 11 day to the wankers of Novigrad faction.
And bring
Four factions since time immemorial, Gwent's had, and it should bugger and stay that way.
Gwent was perfected by dwarves 4 centuries. Hey, not about to accept some new bloody faction.
There you are. A pleasure to see.
It's great. Faction's a pleasure to play.
I'm glad to hear it.
Any specific tournament?
Firstly, might I introduce the contestants? Superb Eric van Frog, a patrician from Novigrad. And lastly, we are proud to welcome a Skelliger.
Ye blind?
Naturally, no offense meant. Agnetha Skolt, her ever-charming Isle temperament in evidence, along with assorted beats, baubles, ropes.
As to the rules, they're simple. Each player adopts a faction they cannot change for the tourney's duration. The winner from among you, the winner of that match.
Hands off our
No new fucking fact!
Mind telling me what factions the others will be playing?
It is no secret. Eric van Frog will play the Northern Realms. His Excellency, in a flush of patriotism, chose Nilfgaard.
Hamal Ochendagbali will play the Monster Deck, and Agnetha Skolt has chosen Scoia'tael.
Protesters have gathered outside. Quite a few, it seems.
Money, you dozy cunt! Stop!
Change cannot always please everyone.
Ready to start if everybody else is.
I invite you to join me on the terrace. The Herald...
Let the two in Rap and Geralt of Rivia plays Hamal!
Let's grab a table.
A wager would you wish to make?
What did you have in mind?
Weapons do I collect, and your sword of silver my eye has caught. Should I...
All right.
upon your victory congratulate I you. What drove me to wager a sword against you know I not. Clearly to guide me the universe ceased. Here.
I'd never have lost if you hadn't cheated.
And my land folk who slander accuse me of cheating again. And I'll...
Enough! Hands to yourselves!
As Gwent is a gentleman's sport, we expect all its... Thus, by decision of Count Monnier, the contestants from Novigrad and Skellige are hereby disqualified.
Gentleman's sport? Well, I'm a lady.
With round 1 completed, the standings are as follows. Agnetha Skolt and Eric van Vroeg both disqualified. Geralt of Rivia has defeated Hamel of...
I am honored.
Your Excellency, a pure pleasure to play you.
The pleasure was mutual, I assure you. Congratulations, Richard.
Stop desecrating Gwent!
Death to any and all new factions!
Seems there's some trouble brewing.
Scoot, all of yous! Off your asses and hide to Skellige! Ye ale-loving seal slurpers!
Please remain calm and stop the verbal attacks.
Stop your mum from fucking ferrets, Monier, and hands off our Gwent!
Maybe instead of hollering threats, you ought to just explain what it is you want.
We've said it plenty of times, yet no one ever listens!
Got me listening.
Gwent's an ancient pastime. Its rules...
Exactly. Determined and keep...
There should be 4 factions. That is the... Will not tolerate the introduction of any others.
Aye, leave our Gwent the fuck up.
Enough of this! Didn't come here to jabber but to break... Foxy, fucker, free twat!
Careful, when I fuck you, you'll know it!
Cooled you off a bit?
Look, seeing triple. Quadruple, even.
Enough! I shall summon the guard.
I got this, Count. Sure, you can shut this tournament down, but there'll be another, with who knows what new rules. If you don't like them, don't enter. Play somewhere else however you want, but you'll never stop other folk from playing however they like.
Bollocks!
Like my good friend Zoltan Chive says, if one says you're talking bollocks, they could be right, they could be wrong.
Zoltan Chive? Haven't seen that rascal in ages.
Was in Novigrad last I...
Attention, everyone! Our outing's taken a new turn.
Gentlemen, wait. We've still the fight.
I know. Fuck that.
Agreed, but please, show some...
In the pre-final, Count Monier, representing the Skellige faction, shall face Geralt of Rivia, also playing with a Skellige deck.
My brother's dream has come true. Skellige in the final, and played by both contestants.
Good luck.
Geralt of Rivia, tourney champion.
thank you for the gift.
Skellige won, like you want.
Skellige won! What?
That is what we agreed. Let
The grand finale!
Skoyatet!
Let the better man or dwarf.
Well played. Thank you for a scintillating game.
You won because you played better. Come on, lad!
No, you must. Thank you for everything.
Don't think that...
What matters is we played. I'm sorry you did not
Thanks. Who knows?
Princes to see.
I'm my own master with a bottle in front of me.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
If you've one jug of wine. Friend, drink the jug of wine and send the friend. Do you like it?
Beg your pardon?
You with the exquisite hair.
What happened to your head?
Snow White. That hair. The scar.
Something you actually want from...
I admire, good sir.
If you're trying to get me to meet...
An evening.
Portrait?
Indeed. Pose.
Don't see what...
It shan't. Never. A perfect landscape.
Let's go, then.
I need only... We shall meet at noon at the Western Gate.
Help! Save me!
Banquets.
The North must be a terrible barbaric land.
Ah.
A tip of the hat to the Tourneys victor.
I'm here.
Let us go. We should arrive.
Let's go.
We had best ride. A work of mine. Turtle dove o'er the heath hangs in the ducal palace.
So does a cockatrice I cut down once. It's stuffed, maybe even with heather.
I once had a cockatrice feather brush. Best thing for laying down tempera. I no longer have it, sadly. My blasted cat swiped it.
Why would a cat want a brush?
To paint with, of course. And it was no common brush. Fantastic, as I said, and fantastically expensive.
Hang on. Got a cat that paints?
Yeah, if you care to call it that. He merely copies the works of his betters, and poorly at that.
Your cat?
Yes. Pierre-Auguste Moustachois. It's no surprise you've not heard of him. He's a second-rate hack and a thief. We'll continue on foot. Ladies, gentlemen, my lieges, forgive me for being forward, but have you perchance seen a set of paints and brushes nearby? Eugenie, I believe this peasant wants something from us. My paints, my brushes, I had prepared them. They were here.
We've not seen any journeyman's tools, my good man. Of that I assure you.
There a problem?
Yes, an immense one. I cannot possibly paint without my paints. I'm done for. Unless you would be kind enough to locate them?
Damn it. Sure you left them here?
Yes, right there. I'd prepared everything. Set it out. Ordered and organized.
Might have toppled downhill or something. Fine. I'll take a look around.
I think it is life that imitates art. And not vice versa.
Right you are, Fingal. Take Baron de Cordel for one.
Oh, yes, that nose. He actually had an age enlarge it after he saw that the Reb Courage play.
And now he's begun courting his cousin.
Spilled paint. Reeks to high heavens of turpentine. Footprints. Smudged. Footprints. Clear, but curiously small. Riders? Look like they made off with pigs. Question is, why? Paints. Don't look ruined. You should still be able to use them. Found your things.
Splendid. Where were they? And... is this all you found? I left so much more.
Should have kept it all with you, not left it lying around. Followed some paint tracks to a necker lair. Seems the beast's made off with your supplies. Used it to paint a fresco on one of the cave walls. Looked something like a battle scene to me.
Impossible. They splashed paint on the wall in a rage. Unimportant. In any case, it's a good thing you found the basic colors. Shall we? While waiting, I spied a superior spot. We have had fantastic luck with the weather. The light is perfect, absolutely perfect.
Painting this masterpiece gonna take long?
A mere 6 hours. The sun won't allow us to work any longer than that. Oh, but the time will fly by. We'll chat, swap tales.
Better yet, let me down a potion. Time will definitely fly by in a state of lethargy. No need to swap tales.
No. Your expression, your posture, they must be just so. You must look alive with fire in your gaze. Lethargy is out of the question.
Come on, give it some thought. You could title the painting, A Witcher Lying Senselessly on the Heath.
You jest. A jesting witcher.
That's it, Roach. Take it easy. Let's go. This the place?
Yes. Just look at the view. Breathtaking. The perfect background for our masterpiece.
Pretty, I guess.
Now, you must carefully consider in what pose you wish to be immortalized.
All right. Considering.
All is ready. We may begin. Have you decided on the pose you'd like to adopt?
Maybe I could just stand, sword in hand.
Ah, splendid! A heroic pose, of course. The bold warrior, his sword held aloft, ready to run at the... well, that willow over there. I will paint in a griffin later. Shall I begin? Or would you prefer to adopt another pose?
Go ahead.
Now, be so kind as to adopt that look you gave me when I first asked you to work with me. That intense scowl of an angry wild ram about to butt heads. Yes, excellent. Now, hold that. Do not budge.
This gonna take much longer?
Not much at all. We'll run out of daylight soon. Please, keep your head still, in the same position.
Fine, I'll try. I'll also try to remember to never trust a painter again.
Griffin!
Yeah, I know. You'll paint one in later.
Gods! A griffin!
Run and hide!
Dearest Mummy! Ah!
Not bad.
Is it safe?
Yeah, come on out. And no wonder no one ever came here. It was a griffin's hunting ground.
Oh, that thing scared me to death.
Not quite to death. You are alive. Not least because you chose a witcher to sit for you. How's the painting? It survived too?
It did. But I cannot show it to you now. I never display unfinished work. You can see it tomorrow, after midday. Oof, monstrous beast.
Yeah, let's add it. Carcass can serve as your...
Splendid! Interest, but I shall paint it in later. I almost forgot. Payment for your troubles. And I thank you for saving my life. Though, in doing so...
Here in Beauclair, all's right and fair.
Scoundrel!
Summoning a Witcher? Was that truly necessary? And our knights for that?
Oh, is my head?
Bloody hell.
Greetings.
This Elven.
My only now. Alas, I know I...
What do you have on offer? Farewell.
Good luck on... Greetings.
Would you grab?
Of course.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Race no... Water, no wine!